Osaka is the city locals proudly call the kitchen of Japan, and it might just be the most fun you will have anywhere in the country. Here is everything you need to know before you go. We are covering getting there and around, the best neighborhoods to stay in, safety, real costs, the best time to visit, and the mistakes first-timers keep making. From glowing neon signs and street food stalls to a castle rebuilt in gleaming white and gold, Osaka packs energy into every single block. Save this video before you start booking flights, because we are answering the questions people actually search before landing in Osaka. Most international visitors fly into Kansai International Airport, connected to central Osaka by a direct train that takes under an hour. From Tokyo, the Shinkansen bullet train covers the distance to Osaka in about 2.5 to 3 hours, making it an easy add-on to any Tokyo-based itinerary. From Kyoto, Osaka is just a 15 to 30-minute train ride depending on the line, making the two cities practical to pair on the same trip or even the same day. Osaka's subway system is extensive, clean, and easy to navigate, with an IC card like a Kaka letting you tap on and off trains and buses without buying individual tickets. Walking is one of the best ways to experience central Osaka, especially the compact grid of Dotonbori and Namba, where most major sites sit within a short stroll of each other. Renting a car is rarely worth it inside the city. Parking is limited and expensive, and Osaka's rail network already reaches nearly everywhere visitors want to go. Taxis are metered, clean, and reliable, but noticeably pricier than public transit, best saved for late at night or when carrying luggage between a hotel and station. Coin lockers at Osaka Station and Namba Station let you stash luggage cheaply for a few hours or the whole day. Ideal if you want to explore before checking into your hotel. Ferries and buses connect Osaka to Kobe and other nearby cities, a scenic and often cheaper alternative to the train for shorter regional trips. Renting a pocket Wi-Fi device or grabbing a local SIM at the airport keeps you connected to maps and translation apps the moment you land in Osaka. Download a transit app like Google Maps before your trip. It handles Osaka's train and subway transfers more reliably than trying to piece routes together on the fly. The Nankai Line offers a direct, comfortable connection between Kansai Airport and Namba Station, making it the fastest option for most first-time arrivals. Osaka's grid layout, especially around Namba and Umeda, is more intuitive to navigate on foot than Tokyo's sprawling districts, a relief for first-time visitors to Japan. Peak rush hour runs roughly 7 to 8:30 in the morning and 5:30 to 6:30 in the evening, and trains get genuinely packed, so avoid those windows with luggage. Osaka Station and Umeda Station form one of the largest, most confusing station complexes in the country, so budget extra time for transfers the first time you pass through. Namba and Dotonbori sit at the heart of Osaka's nightlife and street food scene. Ideal for first-time visitors who want to be within walking distance of the action. Umeda, around Osaka Station, offers a more polished business district feel, with department stores, sky-high observation decks, and excellent transit connections to the airport and beyond. Shinsaibashi, just north of Dotonbori, blends shopping arcades with a slightly calmer residential edge, good for travelers who want nightlife nearby without staying in the busiest block. Tennoji, near Osaka Castle and the city's tallest skyscraper, offers a quieter, more local feel while still keeping major sites within an easy train ride. Universal Studios. Japan sits in its own dedicated area near Osaka Bay, and staying nearby makes sense for families planning a full day or two at the park. Mid-range hotel rates in central areas run roughly $90 to $160 a night in 2026, generally a touch cheaper than comparable rooms in Tokyo. Whichever neighborhood you choose, Osaka's compact, well-connected layout means most areas sit within a reasonable train ride of the sites you actually came to see. Families often prefer Umeda or the area near Universal Studios for the direct transit connections and quieter streets away from Dotonbori's nightlife crowds. Solo travelers and budget backpackers gravitate toward hostels around Namba and Shinsaibashi, where a livelier evening scene makes it easy to meet other travelers. Booking well in advance matters during cherry blossom season and around major holidays, since Osaka's best-located hotels sell out months ahead during peak travel windows. Budget business hotels and capsule hotels cluster around every major station, offering clean, compact rooms for travelers who mainly need a place to sleep between days of exploring. Tennoji has become increasingly popular in recent years, offering lower rates than Namba, while still sitting a short train ride from Osaka Castle and the aquarium. Osaka is one of the safest large cities in the world, with the same low crime rates that make all of Japan such an easy place to travel. Violent crime against tourists is extremely rare, and even solo travelers, including women, routinely report feeling comfortable walking around at night in central Osaka. A handful of scams do target tourists in busy nightlife districts, particularly overpriced menus at unmarked bars, so avoid unsolicited invitations from strangers on the street. Tap water is safe to drink throughout the city, and food hygiene standards are extremely high, even at inexpensive street stalls in Dotonbori. The U.S. State Department maintains its lowest risk advisory level for Japan overall, and Osaka's crime statistics consistently support that rating. Emergency numbers are 119 for fire and ambulance and 110 for police, with English-speaking assistance increasingly available at tourist information centers. Crowds in Dotonbori can get intense on weekend nights, so keep a close eye on personal belongings in the densest stretches near the canal. Keep a photocopy or photo of your passport separate from the original, and register with your home country's travel advisory service before you go. A simple, free precaution. Sexual harassment on crowded trains does occur across Japan, and many lines run women-only carriages during rush hour as a precaution, clearly marked with pink signage. Overall, Osaka's low crime statistics match most travelers' first-hand experience, making it one of the easiest cities in the world to explore without constant vigilance. Lost items, including wallets and phones, are routinely turned into local police boxes called koban, a small but telling sign of how the city's culture handles honesty. Typhoon season runs roughly June through October, and while Osaka sits somewhat sheltered, heavy rain and occasional flooding can still disrupt travel plans during these months. A weaker yen has made Osaka noticeably more affordable in recent years, with mid-range travelers spending roughly $65 to $130 a day outside of hotels. Budget travelers using hostels, convenience store meals, and subways can realistically get by on $40 to $60 a day in Osaka. Street food in Dotonbori is remarkably cheap. A serving of takoyaki or okonomiyaki typically costs just $4 to $8, letting you sample your way through an entire evening for little money. The Osaka Amazing Pass bundles subway travel with free entry to dozens of attractions, and it easily pays for itself if you plan to hit several major sites in one day. Mid-range hotels run $90 to $160 a night, while budget business hotels and capsule hotels offer clean, functional rooms for half that. Universal Studios Japan tickets run roughly $70 to $90 for adults, with express passes adding significantly more for shorter lines during peak season. And remember that tipping is not expected anywhere in Osaka: restaurants, hotels, and taxis. So factor that into your daily budget as money you simply will not need to spend. A currency exchange or ATM withdrawal on arrival at Kansai Airport is usually the best rate, and 7-Eleven ATMs across Osaka reliably accept foreign cards. The Japan Rail Pass, if your itinerary covers multiple cities by Shinkansen, is often the biggest money saver for a first trip that includes Osaka alongside Tokyo and Kyoto. Convenient store meals and bento boxes offer a genuine budget lifesaver in Osaka, letting travelers stretch their money between sit-down restaurant experiences. A weekday lunch set menu at even upscale Osaka restaurants often runs a fraction of the dinner price, a smart way to sample high-end cooking without the high-end bill. Museum and attraction combo tickets, sold at some of the larger sites, can shave a few dollars off entry when visiting multiple attractions within the same area. Late March through early April brings cherry blossom season, and Osaka Castle Park becomes one of the city's most beautiful spots as the trees bloom around its white and gold tiers. Mid-November brings peak autumn foliage across the city's parks and gardens, with noticeably thinner crowds than Kyoto's more famous foliage spots just a short train ride away. Summer, June through August, is hot and humid, though it is also festival season, and the Tenjin Matsuri in July ranks among Japan's most spectacular river festivals. Winter, December through February, is cold but far less crowded, and Osaka's winter illumination displays around Umeda and Dotonbori are worth braving the chill for. The rainy season, Tsuyu, runs roughly early June through mid-July, bringing frequent showers that catch first-time visitors off guard if they did not pack for it. For fewer crowds without sacrificing good weather, many seasoned travelers recommend late September or early December, just outside the peak cherry blossom and autumn windows. Cherry blossom timing shifts slightly every year, so check the official forecast a few weeks before booking flights, if seeing the blossoms in full bloom is your main priority. Golden Week in late April and early May is a major domestic holiday period, when trains and hotels fill with Japanese travelers, so book well ahead if your trip overlaps. Weekday visits, especially in the morning, consistently draw smaller crowds at Osaka Castle and Universal Studios than weekend and midday visits regardless of season. Special nighttime illuminations at Osaka Castle and along the Dotonbori Canal during cherry blossom and winter seasons offer a completely different atmosphere than daytime visits. Dotonbori's glowing neon signs, giant mechanical crab, and endless street food stalls make it the single best place in the country to eat your way through an evening. Osaka Castle, rebuilt after wartime damage, anchors a sprawling park that turns spectacular during cherry blossom season, its white and gold tiers rising above the trees. Universal Studios Japan, home to a full wizarding world of Harry Potter, gives families and thrill seekers a full day of rides unlike anywhere else in the country. Kuromon Ichiba Market, often called Osaka's Kitchen, lets visitors sample fresh sushi, grilled seafood, and Japanese wagyu straight from the stall for a fraction of restaurant prices. The Umeda Sky Building's floating observation deck offers a sweeping 360-degree view over the city, especially striking at sunset. Shinsekai, an old-school neighborhood modeled after early 20th century Paris and New York, offers a nostalgic, slightly gritty contrast to Osaka's glossier districts. Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan, one of the largest aquariums in the world, houses whale sharks in a massive central tank that visitors circle down through on a spiral ramp. Shitenoji Temple, one of Japan's oldest officially administered Buddhist temples, offers a quieter, more contemplative counterpoint to Osaka's louder attractions. Shinsaibashi Suji, a covered shopping arcade stretching over half a kilometer, offers everything from luxury boutiques to bargain souvenir shops under one continuous roof. Osaka's HEP 5 Ferris wheel, perched on top of a shopping mall, offers a quirky, elevated view over the city that most visitors do not expect to find indoors. The Umeda Sky Building at night, illuminated against the skyline, ranks among Osaka's most striking photo spots for visitors chasing the perfect evening skyline shot. Spa World, a themed bathhouse complex spanning multiple floors of international-style hot spring baths, offers an only-in-Osaka way to relax after a long day of walking. A short day trip to Kobe from Osaka rewards visitors with world-famous Wagyu beef and a scenic harbor view, easily fit into a single afternoon. Osaka is considered the birthplace of takoyaki, the beloved octopus-filled batter balls sold sizzling hot from street carts across the city. Okonomiyaki, a savory layered pancake piled with cabbage, meat, and a sweet savory sauce, was invented in this region and remains one of Japan's most comforting regional dishes. Osaka's famously friendly, talkative locals give the city a warmth that stands in gentle contrast to the more reserved formality of Tokyo and Kyoto. Osaka's comedy culture runs deep, and a night at a local manzai comedy theater, even without understanding the language, captures a genuinely local slice of the city's humor. Slurping noodles is not just acceptable in Osaka, it is considered a compliment to the chef. So do not hold back when you sit down for a bowl of ramen or udon. Bowing remains the standard greeting throughout the city, and while visitors are not expected to master its nuances, a small nod of the head shows genuine respect. Set your phone to silent before boarding any train. Quiet, respectful behavior in public spaces is a core part of daily etiquette across the city. Learning a handful of basic phrases like "thank you," "excuse me," and "where is the bathroom" will make a noticeable difference in how warmly locals respond to you. Remove your shoes before entering someone's home. Many traditional restaurants and temples look for the shoe rack or a step up in the floor level as your cue. Convenience stores, izakayas, and covered food arcades are all completely normal, respected places to eat in Osaka, not just backup options for a quick meal. Kushikatsu, deep-fried skewers dipped in a shared sauce, come with one firm rule at traditional shops: no double dipping once you have taken a bite. Treating Osaka as just a day trip from Kyoto is the most common mistake. The city genuinely rewards at least a full day or two of its own to properly explore. Not carrying enough cash catches many visitors off guard. Plenty of smaller restaurants and street food stalls in Osaka still operate cash only. Skipping the Osaka Amazing Pass when visiting multiple paid attractions in one day is a missed opportunity to save a meaningful amount of money. Not booking Universal Studios. Japan tickets and express passes in advance during peak season can mean hours of standing in line that could have been avoided. Wandering into Dotonbori only at peak dinner hours means fighting the thickest crowds of the night. Arriving slightly earlier lets you enjoy the same food stalls in relative comfort. And assuming everyone speaks English can lead to frustration. English signage exists in major tourist areas, but basic Japanese phrases go a long way in smaller local spots. Wearing a large backpack on crowded trains without taking it off is a small habit that genuinely annoys fellow passengers during Osaka's busiest rush hour windows. Overpacking is a common regret, since coin laundry is widely available and cheap, and most hotels, even budget ones, offer laundry service for a small fee. Ignoring queue markings on train platforms stands out immediately to locals. The painted lines and arrows exist for a reason, and everyone follows them without exception. Not booking popular restaurants ahead of time can mean missing out entirely, since Osaka's best small spots often take reservations days in advance during peak season. Assuming credit cards work everywhere can lead to awkward moments at smaller restaurants and street food stalls, so keep a reasonable amount of yen on hand at all times. Osaka rewards food lovers more than almost any other city in Japan. With street food, Michelin-starred restaurants, and everything in between packed into a few dense districts. Families will appreciate Universal Studios Japan, the Aquarium, and Osaka Castle Park, all offering a full day of kid-friendly entertainment within easy transit reach. Travelers who want nightlife and energy without Tokyo's overwhelming scale find Osaka's compact, walkable entertainment districts easier to enjoy on a shorter trip. History and architecture fans will still find plenty to explore, from the rebuilt castle to Shitanoji Temple, even if Osaka's reputation leans more toward food and fun. Osaka also works well for travelers on a tighter budget, since street food, discount attraction passes, and lower hotel rates keep daily costs a notch below Tokyo. And it may be less ideal for travelers seeking Kyoto's quiet, traditional atmosphere, since Osaka's energy and neon lean firmly toward modern city life. First-time visitors and repeat travelers alike tend to leave already planning their next trip back. since one visit rarely feels like enough to eat through everything Osaka has to offer. Anyone pairing Osaka with a Japan Rail Pass itinerary through Tokyo and Kyoto gets one of the most complete, rewarding trips available anywhere in the country. That is everything you need to know before visiting Osaka in 2026. From where to stay to knowing what to skip. Which spot are you most excited to see, Dotonbori, Osaka Castle, or Universal Studios Japan? Tell us in the comments below. If this guide helped you plan your trip, please like and subscribe for more honest, in-depth travel guides from our small channel. Arigato for watching, and aloha from Kahana Designs. Until next time, safe travels and sweet dreams.